One thing that I have noticed as a lifelong Laker fan, right? Now you got to think, I have seen a lot. I am 26. I started liking the Lakers when I was 5 years old. I got into Kobe and Shaq at a young age. Now, obviously, I didn't understand a lot of what was going on off the court. All I remember is Shaq was telling Kobe to tell him how his ass tastes. That's what I remember, right? And then I one day woke up and my dad had to kind of explain to me, yo, Shaq is no longer going to be a Laker. And that one, I think it was like 8 or 9. That one didn't make sense to me. Like, yo, wow, wait, where is Shaq going? Why would he go play with another team? We win here. We win more times than not. You know, I woke up one day and we were in the finals against the Detroit Pistons with Gary Payton and Karl Malone, and you know, and I didn't even understand why we didn't win that one, right? I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, we got Gary Payton and Karl Malone. We about to really win it. I don't know a lot about these guys, but I heard they're great, you know? Seen a lot of Karl Malone highlights. That guy didn't miss from the mid-range. Gary Payton was tenacious. Thinking, okay, you add those guys to Kobe and Shaq, we definitely about to get another ring. We're about to do this thing 4 years in a row. Then the Detroit Pistons happened, and they got rid of my Lakers in 5. And from there, Shaq went to Miami, and I was like, okay, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then I grow up and I understand basketball and I understand life more, right? But I get to watch Kobe, and I'm talking about years of Kobe grinding sometimes 40, 50-point games, 60-point games, and 81-point game. So I get to watch so much greatness of Kobe. Now, here's the thing. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's mentalities are different. I believe, and this is my opinion from what I've seen in my life so far, when you act like you're better than everyone else, it helps you in a lot of times, and it hurts you as well. The hurt is people think you're uppity and stuck up. But when you're great, people look at you and say, you know what? Say what you want about him. That's just Mike being Mike. That's just Kobe being Kobe. When you're great, we'll put up with bougie as long as you're great. Like undeniable great. Right? And a lot of times, for me, Mike, Kobe, they seem uppity. No other way to put it. And I believe because Kobe and Mike were so great, they resolved themselves from a lot of criticism that a lot of other athletes get. Now, fast forward to LeBron. What has LeBron's brand been? I'm just a kid from Akron, right? I'm the chosen one, but at the end of the day, I'm just a kid from Akron living a dream. I'm just like you. I'm just 6'8", 250 pounds. But other than that, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I just put that work in. I put that time in. I care about political issues like you do. I'm rich, but I still care about what's going on in my neighborhood because that could be me. That could be my kids. My kids could be at a stoplight, right? Like LeBron has branded, I'm just like you, right? And there's a great part of that. The great part of that is you're known as maybe, if not, the most socially woke athlete of your generation. That's a great thing to have on your legacy. That will age well, by the way. Look, from what I've seen, guys like Martin Luther King and Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X, they're criticized and scrutinized in the moment. But there's a reason why Martin Luther King has a holiday named after him. You age well when you're. From history has shown me the people that were fighting for rights and woke, people hate them in the moment, but years from now when they're gone, they love them. So I gotta believe that that's going to age well on LeBron's legacy, right? I believe that. But that the downside to that is because you branded yourself as normal, you're on social media just like me, just like I am, just like you are. People tend to criticize and scrutinize your every move. You call yourself the chosen one. You got it tatted on your back. You even say you're the greatest of all time, something that I've never heard Kobe or Mike ever say. And a lot of scrutiny and criticism comes with that. And to be honest with you, some of it LeBron has earned. A lot of it, I don't think is fair. As a Laker fan, meaning I root for LeBron now because he's on my side. He plays for the team that I love, that I've loved since I was 5. I gotta be honest with y'all. In my life, through Kobe, Shaq, the good and the bad, I've never seen a more scrutinized athlete than LeBron James. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Kobe got scrutinized, but man, we overlooked what we wanted to with Kobe, didn't we? A lot of 5 for 22 nights, 8 for 25 nights. We'll overlook it as long as he got that game winner to fall. Kobe could lose, but damn, Kobe dropped 50 in a loss, right? LeBron could go out and win, and people will say, yeah, the Cavs won, the Heat won, the Cavs won, the Lakers won, but LeBron ain't hit the game winner. He passed it to somebody else who made the shot. How foolish does that sound? We're mad at the guy because he passed it to someone who made the shot. As if those guys don't get paid to play basketball like LeBron does. Right? Like it then we'll even start to call out like all-star teammates, or we'll start to call out Bron for passing to like Dwayne Wade or Kyrie Irving or Anthony Davis. Like all-time guys. As a Laker fan, I have to admit to you, seeing LeBron from this side, I've never in my life seen an athlete that scrutinized and criticized like LeBron. Now, like I said, did he earn some of it, calling himself the greatest of all time? I thought that was ridiculous. Telling us that he's chasing a ghost in Chicago, right? Did he earn some of this criticism, putting Chosen One on his back? Absolutely. Abso-damn-lutely. But did he earn all of it? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's fair. And I'm sure LeBron wouldn't change anything about his life if you asked him. But I don't believe we'll ever see an athlete more criticized than LeBron ever. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I've thought about it. The only athletes I can think about are Tiger Woods maybe, but he doesn't come close because he was so great in his prime. He doesn't come close. I couldn't really think of other athletes that even fit the mold, like even to be in this conversation of athletes that have been all-time level criticized the way LeBron has. I don't even have guys that make the cut because you got to be great enough, you got to win enough, you got to be popular enough, and then also be flawed. Tom Brady ain't showing us a lot of flaws. You know, Tiger ain't showing us a lot of flaws. Serena ain't showing us a lot of flaws. LeBron is showing us flaws. Free throw shooting. Bad in some moments against Dallas. You know, we've seen bad Bron, but we've also seen 17 years of greatness. I have never in my life seen an athlete more scrutinized than LeBron, and quite frankly, I don't think a lot of it's fair.
It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture.